Welcome back, coin lovers. Today we're diving into a captivating hidden treasure of American numismatics, the top 5 Roosevelt dime. At first glance it looks ordinary, but in high-grade condition this small coin carries big history, bold design, and serious collector appeal. Stay with us as we reveal why this dime is turning heads, what makes it valuable, and how it could be a prized addition to your collection. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Let's get started. First up in the USA, one dime, Roosevelt Dime from 1990D, stands as a captivating and often underestimated treasure in American numismatics. While it belongs to the modern era of U.S. coinage, this Denver-minted dime continues to attract collectors who appreciate its blend of historical meaning, refined artistry, and steady market demand. To enthusiasts, the 1990D Roosevelt Dime is far more than everyday pocket change. It represents a tangible connection to late 20th century America and a prized collectible that rewards careful study. Its accessibility, combined with the challenge of locating premium examples, keeps demand strong and makes it a fascinating target for both beginner and seasoned collectors. The Roosevelt Dime series was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a pivotal figure in American history and a champion of the March of Dimes campaign. The 1990D issue was struck during a period of economic transition and technological growth in the United States, reflecting a stable yet evolving nation. Minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the bold D mint mark on the reverse, this dime formed part of the regular circulating coinage intended for everyday commerce. Yet decades later, it has transformed into a historical artifact that allows collectors to hold a small but meaningful piece of America's past in there. The 1990D issue occupies a unique position as a representative of modern clad coinage. By this time, the series had fully transitioned away from silver, using a copper-nickel clad composition that reflected changing economic realities. The coin serves as a clear marker of how U.S. minting practices adapted to rising metal costs while preserving classic design elements. For collectors building date and mint mark sets, the 1990D is an essential component that completes the historical narrative of the series. The 1990D Roosevelt Dime features the dignified left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Cynic. Roosevelt's calm yet resolute expression symbolizes leadership and perseverance, qualities closely associated with his presidency. The inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date 1990 frame the portrait, creating a balanced and instantly recognizable design. In high-grade or uncirculated condition, the obverse displays sharp details in Roosevelt's hair and facial contours, captivating enthusiasts who value crisp strikes and clean surfaces. The coin showcases a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. The D mint mark appears clearly to the left of the torch, identifying its Denver origin and adding to its collectability. Measuring 17.9 millimeters in diameter and weighing 2.27 grams, the 1990D dime is composed of a copper core bonded to outer layers of copper nickel. This combination gives the coin its familiar silvery appearance while maintaining durability, and in pristine condition, the reverse design exhibits impressive clarity and eye appeal. The 1990D Roosevelt dime was produced in large numbers for circulation. True rarity emerges when condition is considered. Most examples show signs of wear, contact marks, or dull luster from years of handling. High-grade pieces, especially those graded MS-67 or higher, are significantly scarcer and highly sought after by collectors. Occasional varieties, such as subtle double die details or exceptional strike quality, further enhance desirability. Finding a sharply struck, uncirculated 1990D dime remains a challenge, adding excitement to the hunt. The 1990D Roosevelt dime varies widely depending on condition and certification. Circulated examples typically trade for modest amounts, often close to face value, but uncirculated pieces command a premium. Certified examples in MS-65 condition may range from $5 to $20, while top-tier specimens graded MS-67 or higher can reach $100 to $300 or more at auction. Rare era varieties or exceptionally well-preserved coins have the potential to exceed these figures, reflecting steady appreciation driven by collector demand and limited supply of pristine examples. The 1990D Roosevelt dime lies in its balance of affordability, history, and challenge. It captivates enthusiasts who enjoy searching for high-quality modern coins that are often overlooked. For registry set builders, the pursuit of top-graded examples adds a competitive edge, while casual collectors appreciate its clean design and historical relevance. Its status as a tangible connection to the late 20th century makes it especially attractive to those who collect not just for profit, but for storytelling and preservation. The 1990 D. Roosevelt Dime should prioritize coins in uncirculated or certified condition from reputable grading services. Careful inspection for strong strikes, original luster, and minimal surface marks is essential. Proper storage in protective holders or capsules helps preserve the coin's condition and long-term value. Engaging with numismatic communities, coin shows, and auctions can also provide valuable insights into market trends and help collectors identify standout pieces before prices rise further. The 1990 D. Roosevelt Dime represents a compelling blend of history, artistry, and modern rarity that continues to captivate numismatic enthusiasts. While modest at first glance, its deeper significance, condition sensitivity, and growing collector interest elevate it to the status of a prized treasure within the Roosevelt Dime series. As both a collectible and a long-term investment, it offers lasting value and satisfaction. For those who appreciate coins as tangible connections to the past, the 1990 D. Roosevelt Dime remains a rewarding and meaningful addition to any collection. The USA 1 Dime, Roosevelt Dime from 1990 D, remains a captivating and quietly respected piece in modern American numismatics. Though often encountered as everyday coinage in the past, this Denver-minted dime has steadily earned recognition as a prized treasure among collectors who value condition, detail, and historical continuity. Its enduring appeal lies in the way it bridges circulation history with collectible potential, captivating enthusiasts who seek meaningful yet accessible additions to their collections. As demand for high-grade modern coins grows, the 1990 D. Roosevelt Dime continues to stand out as a tangible connection to America's recent past. Minted in 1990 at the Denver Mint, the 1990 D. Roosevelt Dime belongs to a series introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, whose leadership and legacy left a permanent mark on the nation. By the time this coin was produced, the United States had firmly entered the clad coin era, reflecting economic changes and evolving minting technology. The dime circulated during a period of relative stability and modernization, making it a subtle historical marker of late 20th century America. For collectors, it represents not just a coin, but a small artifact of everyday life during that era. The obverse of the 1990 D. Roosevelt Dime features a refined portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek, capturing dignity and strength in a compact format. The inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date frame the portrait with classic balance. On the reverse, the iconic torch flanked by olive and oak branches symbolizes liberty, peace, and resilience, with the clear D mint mark identifying its Denver origin. Struck in copper-nickel clad composition, the coin measures 17.9 millimeters and weighs 2.27 grams, and in uncirculated condition, its sharp details and bright luster offer strong visual appeal. While millions of 1990 D. Roosevelt dimes were produced, true scarcity emerges in higher grades. Most surviving examples show wear or contact marks, making uncirculated and near-mint coins increasingly difficult to locate. Certified examples in MS-65 condition may trade in the $5 to $20 range, while premium specimens graded MS-67 or higher can command $100 to $300 or more, depending on eye appeal and strike quality. Occasional error varieties or exceptionally preserved coins further enhance desirability, driving steady appreciation and collector interest. Next up to in the USA 1 dime, Roosevelt Dime from 1966 stands as a captivating and often misunderstood treasure in American numismatics, drawing steady attention from collectors who appreciate history hidden in plain sight. While it may appear modest at first glance, this coin has earned its place as a prized collectible due to its unusual production circumstances, distinctive characteristics, and enduring connection to a transformative era in U.S. coinage. Enthusiasts are increasingly drawn to the 1966 Roosevelt Dime because it bridges the gap between traditional silver coinage and the modern clad era, making it both historically meaningful and surprisingly appealing in today's market. Its quiet scarcity and strong collector interest have elevated it from everyday change to a coin worthy of serious attention. The 1966 Roosevelt dime was minted during a pivotal moment in United States monetary history, following the Coinage Act of 1965, which removed silver from circulating dimes. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, this dime carries no mint mark, a defining trait of coins from this transitional period. The year 1966 falls within the era of special mint sets, SMS, created to replace traditional proof and mint sets during a time of coin shortages. Issued amid rising metal prices and public hoarding of silver coins, the 1966 dime serves as a tangible connection to the economic pressures and policy changes of mid-20th century America, preserving a snapshot of national adaptation and reform. Within the broader Roosevelt dime series, which began in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 1966 issue occupies a unique and important position. Unlike earlier silver dimes or later mass-produced circulation strikes, the 1966 dime reflects experimentation and transition. It symbolizes the U.S. Mint's effort to maintain public confidence in coinage while navigating material changes and production challenges. For collectors building a complete Roosevelt dime set, the 1966 issue is essential, representing a distinct chapter that cannot be overlooked without leaving the story incomplete. The 1966 Roosevelt dime retains the familiar and iconic design by John R. Cynic, featuring a dignified left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse. The inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date 1966 frame the design with balanced elegance. The reverse showcases a torch symbolizing liberty, flanked by olive and oak branches representing peace and strength. Struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 17.9 millimeters in diameter and weighs 2.27 grams. In high-grade or special mint set condition, the surfaces often display a satin-like finish that enhances visual appeal and sets it apart from standard circulation strikes. One of the most compelling aspects of the 1966 Roosevelt dime is its association with special mint sets. These coins were struck with greater care than regular circulation pieces, resulting in sharper details and smoother fields, though not quite reaching proof quality. SMS dimes often show squared rims, crisp torch lines, and an overall refined appearance that captivates enthusiasts. Coins preserved in original SMS packaging or later certified as SMS strikes are especially desirable, as they reflect the Mint's unique approach during this experimental. While millions of 1966 Roosevelt dimes were produced, true rarity emerges when condition is considered. Most examples entered circulation and show noticeable wear, making uncirculated or near-mint specimens significantly harder to find today. High-grade SMS examples, particularly those grading MS-67 or higher, are scarce and fiercely sought after. Minor strike variations and exceptional eye appeal further enhance desirability. The challenge of locating pristine examples has steadily driven collector demand, reinforcing the coin's reputation as quietly rare in top condition. The 1966 Roosevelt dime offers a wide and realistic price range depending on condition and classification. Circulated examples typically trade for a few dollars, while attractive uncirculated pieces can command $20 to $50. Certified special mint set dimes in higher grades often sell between $75 and $300, with exceptional specimens or top pop registry coins reaching $500 to $1,000 at auction. These values are supported by steady demand, historical significance, and the coin's distinctive place in the Roosevelt dime lineage, rather than speculation or hype. The 1966 Roosevelt dime, not only for its value, but for the story it tells. It appeals to a wide range of numismatists, from beginners assembling date sets to advanced collectors focused on transitional coinage. Its understated design, combined with historical importance and condition-based rarity, makes it an engaging study piece. As interest in mid-century U.S. coins continues to grow, the 1966 dime remains a reliable and intriguing option for those seeking depth beyond surface-level collecting. For collectors pursuing the 1966 Roosevelt dime, prioritizing condition is essential. Look for certified examples graded by reputable services, especially those labeled as special mint set issues. Carefully inspect coins for clean surfaces, strong strikes, and minimal contact marks. Purchasing from established dealers, respected auctions, or trusted numismatic platforms helps ensure authenticity and fair pricing. Proper storage in protective holders and avoiding excessive handling will preserve the coin's finish and long-term value, while engagement with collector communities can provide valuable insights into market trends and grading nuances. The USA 1 dime, Roosevelt dime from 1966, represents a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and subtle rarity. As a product of economic change and minting innovation, it stands as a tangible connection to the past and a prized treasure for modern collectors. Its steady market appreciation, distinctive special mint set status, and enduring visual appeal reinforce its position as both a meaningful collectible and a sound long-term addition to any numismatic portfolio. For enthusiasts worldwide, the 1966 Roosevelt dime remains a rewarding pursuit, quietly impressive, historically rich, and endlessly fascinating. The USA 1 dime, Roosevelt dime from 1966, is a captivating and highly respected piece in American numismatics, admired for its subtle rarity and historical depth. Though often overlooked by casual observers, this coin has steadily gained recognition among collectors who value its unique place in U.S. coinage history. Its strong appeal comes from being part of a major transition in American money, making it a prized treasure that continues to captivate enthusiasts and maintain steady demand in today's collector market. Minted in 1966 at the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark, this Roosevelt dime was produced during a period of major economic and monetary change following the removal of silver from circulating dimes. Issued as part of the special mint set era, the coin reflects the U.S. Mint's response to nationwide coin shortages and rising metal prices. As a result, the 1966 dime stands as a tangible connection to the past, preserving the story of how American coinage adapted to shifting economic realities. The coin features the iconic portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, designed by John R. Sinek, with crisp inscriptions that enhance its visual balance. The reverse displays the familiar Torch of Liberty flanked by olive and oak branches, symbolizing peace and strength. Struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, the 1966 dime often exhibits a smooth, satin-like finish in special mint set or uncirculated condition, giving it a refined appearance that sets it apart from standard circulation strikes. While the overall mintage was high, true scarcity emerges in high-grade examples, especially those preserved in uncirculated or special mint set condition. Most pieces entered circulation and show wear, making pristine examples increasingly difficult to locate. Market values vary widely, with circulated coins valued modestly, while certified uncirculated or SMS examples typically range from $50 to $300, and exceptional high-grade pieces can approach $500 or more, driven by condition, eye appeal, and collector competitio. The 1966 Roosevelt dime remains a favorite among numismatists because it combines historical importance, classic design, and condition-based rarity into a single collectible. Its role as a transitional coin and its steady appreciation reinforce its status as a rewarding addition to any collection. For collectors seeking a coin that blends artistry with history and long-term appeal, the 1966 Roosevelt dime continues to stand out as a meaningful and enduring treasure in the world of numismatics. Next up in the 1977 USA 1 dime, famously known as the Roosevelt dime, stands as a captivating and enduring treasure within the world of numismatics. Though often overlooked in everyday change, this coin holds a special allure for collectors who appreciate subtle history, refined artistry, and the quiet charm of modern U.S. coinage. Its steady presence in the marketplace, combined with its connection to a transformative era in American history, has made the 1977 Roosevelt dime a prized collectible that continues to captivate enthusiasts across generations. For many numismatists, it represents far more than 10 cents. It is a tangible link to America's evolving monetary. The Roosevelt dime emerged during a period of economic adjustment and social transition in the United States. As part of the long-running Roosevelt dime series first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, this issue reflects the nation's respect for his legacy and leadership. The 1977 dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, with no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, bearing the D Mint mark, continuing the tradition of honoring Roosevelt's role in founding the March of Dimes and his enduring influence on American society. Holding this coin is like holding a small but meaningful piece of late 20th century history. The broader Roosevelt Dime series, the 1977 issue, occupies an important position as a representative of the post-silver era. By this time, dimes were composed of copper-nickel clad rather than precious metal, marking a clear shift in U.S. coinage philosophy. Collectors value the 1977 dime as a symbol of this modern chapter, where durability, mass circulation, and accessibility defined American money. Its role in everyday commerce makes surviving high-grade examples especially appealing, as they reflect careful preservation against the odds. The obverse of the 1977 Roosevelt dime showcases a dignified left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. The detail in Roosevelt's hair, facial features, and expression gives the coin a strong visual presence, especially in uncirculated condition. The inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date, 1977, frame the portrait beautifully, reinforcing the coin's patriotic and historical symbolism. In crisp, well-struck examples, the obverse radiates a clean, sharp elegance that continues to impress collectors. The iconic torch flanked by olive and oak branches symbolizes liberty, peace, and strength, core American ideals. The inscriptions "United States of America," "E Pluribus Unum," and "One Dime" complete the balanced design. The torch's vertical lines and the fine detailing of the branches are particularly striking on high-grade coins, where luster and clarity bring the artwork to life. This timeless reverse design is one of the reasons the Roosevelt dime remains instantly recognizable and deeply admired. The 1977 Roosevelt dime is composed of a copper-nickel clad structure, measuring 17.9 millimeters in diameter and weighing approximately 2.27 grams. While it lacks precious metal content, its precise engineering and durable composition reflect the practical priorities of modern U.S. coinage. Collectors often seek examples with strong strikes and minimal wear, as these highlight the craftsmanship that went into producing millions of coins for daily use during that era. Although the 1977 dime was produced in large quantities, true rarity emerges when condition is considered. Coins in uncirculated or near-mint condition, especially those with full torch details on the reverse, are far more difficult to find than circulated examples. Occasional errors or minor varieties, such as off-center strikes or subtle die anomalies, add an extra layer of desirability. The challenge of locating pristine specimens is a major factor driving collector interest and long-term demand. In today's market, a typical circulated 1977 Roosevelt dime holds modest value, but high-grade or certified examples tell a different story. Uncirculated coins can range from $5 to $25, while superb gem-quality pieces graded by professional services may command $50 to $150 or more, depending on eye appeal and strike quality. Error varieties or exceptional examples can push values higher. Steady collector interest and the coin's historical relevance support gradual appreciation, making it a reliable addition to a balanced collection. Collectors pursuing the 1977 Roosevelt dime are advised to prioritize condition above all else. Seeking certified coins ensures authenticity and accurate grading, while careful inspection for strong details and original luster can make a significant difference in value. Proper storage in protective holders, minimal handling, and buying from reputable dealers or auctions are essential steps. Engaging with numismatic communities and staying informed about market trends can also enhance both enjoyment and investment potential. The 1977 USA Roosevelt dime is a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and accessibility. While humble in face value, it stands as a prized treasure for those who appreciate its role as a tangible connection to the past and a symbol of America's modern coinage era. Its enduring design, historical significance, and the challenge of finding high-grade examples ensure lasting appeal among numismatists worldwide. For collectors seeking a rewarding and meaningful addition to their collection, the 1977 Roosevelt dime remains a captivating and worthwhile pursuit. The 1977 USA One Dime, widely known as the Roosevelt dime, is a fascinating and highly sought-after piece that continues to captivate enthusiasts of American coinage. Though modest in denomination, this coin carries enduring appeal due to its historical relevance, timeless design, and growing collector interest. For numismatists, The 1977 Roosevelt Dime represents a prized treasure that blends everyday history with collectible value, making it an exciting discovery in both collections and circulation finds. Minted during a pivotal period in late 20th century America, the 1977 Roosevelt Dime serves as a tangible connection to the nation's economic and cultural evolution. Issued by the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark and the Denver Mint bearing the D Mint mark, this coin is part of the long-running Roosevelt Dime series introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. His legacy, particularly his leadership during the Great Depression and his role in founding the March of Dimes, gives this coin lasting historical importance. The obverse features a dignified portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, expertly designed by John R. Sinek, with sharp details that truly shine in uncirculated condition. The inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1977 enhance its patriotic presence. On the reverse, the iconic torch flanked by olive and oak branches symbolizes liberty, peace, and strength. Struck in copper-nickel clad, the coin's clean lines and balanced artwork give it strong visual appeal, especially in high-grade examples with full torch details. Rarity, condition, and market value. While the 1977 Roosevelt Dime was produced in large numbers, scarcity emerges when condition is considered. Coins preserved in near mint or uncirculated condition are increasingly difficult to locate, and error varieties further heighten desirability. Market values range from a few dollars for lightly circulated examples to $50 to $150 or more for certified gem-quality pieces. Steady demand and historical relevance continue to support its value in today's collector market. The 1977 Roosevelt Dime stands as a compelling blend of history, artistry, and accessibility. Its enduring design, connection to a respected American president, and the challenge of finding pristine examples reinforce its status as a prized collectible. For collectors seeking a meaningful and rewarding addition to their holdings, this coin remains a captivating treasure with lasting appeal in the world of numismatics. Next up in the 1979, D. Roosevelt Dime stands as a captivating and often underestimated treasure within modern U.S. numismatics, drawing the attention of collectors who appreciate both historical continuity and subtle variety. Though produced during an era of high mintages, this Denver-minted dime has steadily earned respect for its sharp design potential, dependable demand, and its role in the evolving story of America's circulating coinage. For enthusiasts, the 1979 D. Roosevelt Dime represents more than everyday change. It is a prized collectible that blends accessibility with the excitement of condition rarity. Its appeal lies in the challenge of locating premium examples and its enduring status as a tangible link between classic and modern coin collecting. Minted in 1979 at the Denver Mint, the Roosevelt Dime was part of a long-running series introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, whose leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left a lasting mark on American history. The dime also pays tribute to Roosevelt's instrumental role in founding the March of Dimes, a campaign that revolutionized public health efforts against polio. The 1979 issue emerged during a period of economic transition in the United States, marked by inflation and changing monetary attitudes, making this coin a small yet meaningful artifact of late 20th century America. With its D Mint mark, it reflects Denver's vital contribution to sustaining the nation's circulating coin supply. Within the broader Roosevelt Dime series, the 1979 D occupies an interesting middle ground, modern enough to be widely available, yet old enough to show noticeable differences in strike quality and preservation. Collectors often use this date as a benchmark when assembling date and mint mark sets from the clad era. While not rare in circulated form, it holds significance as part of the post-silver chapter of U.S. coinage, representing the mint's adaptation to copper-nickel clad compositions that reshaped American coins after 1965. This position within the series enhances its appeal to both beginners and seasoned numismatists. The obverse of the 1979 D. Roosevelt Dime features John R. Sinek's iconic left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, displaying a calm yet resolute expression that symbolizes strength and optimism. The inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1979 are cleanly arranged with the Denver D Mint mark placed to the left of the torch on the reverse. The reverse design, featuring a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, beautifully represents liberty, peace, and strength. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 17.91 millimeters in diameter and weighs 2.27 grams, offering a crisp metallic sheen when preserved in uncirculated condition. While many 1979 D-dimes show softness in strike or surface marks from heavy circulation, high-grade examples reveal impressive detail and luster. In mint-state condition, the fields can display bright cartwheel shine, while the torch bands and Roosevelt's hairlines appear sharply defined. Collectors particularly prize coins with clean surfaces and strong eye appeal, as these qualities elevate an otherwise common issue into a standout specimen. This dramatic contrast between average circulated pieces and pristine examples fuels collector enthusiasm and underscores the importance of condition. The true rarity of the 1979 D. Roosevelt dime lies not in its mintage numbers, but in its condition scarcity. Millions were struck, yet relatively few survive today in gem uncirculated grades such as MS 66 or higher. Bag marks, dull luster, and weak strikes are common, making flawless examples surprisingly difficult to locate. Occasional minor errors or die variations, though not widespread, can further enhance desirability. This sensitivity to condition creates a rewarding hunt for collectors who enjoy the challenge of upgrading their sets with superior koi. In terms of market value, most circulated 1979 D. Roosevelt dimes trade at modest levels, often close to face value. However, uncirculated examples tell a different story. Certified coins in MS 65 condition may range from $5 to $15, while premium gems graded MS 67 or higher can command $50 to $150, depending on eye appeal and demand. Any notable error varieties or exceptionally toned pieces may achieve higher prices through auctions or private sales. These realistic yet encouraging values reflect steady collector interest rather than speculative hype. The market for the 1979 D. Roosevelt dime has shown stable, long-term appreciation for top-quality examples, particularly as collectors place greater emphasis on certified condition and registry sets. Its affordability compared to classic silver issues makes it an attractive entry point for new collectors, while its condition rarity keeps advanced numismatists engaged. This balance of accessibility and challenge enhances its reputation as a smart, low-risk collectible with enduring appeal. Collectors pursuing the 1979 D. Roosevelt dime are advised to focus on uncirculated or professionally graded coins, as condition is the primary driver of value. Careful inspection for luster, minimal contact marks, and strong strikes is essential. Purchasing from reputable dealers or established auctions helps ensure authenticity and fair pricing. Proper storage in airtight holders or certified slabs is crucial to preserving surface quality, and unnecessary handling should always be avoided. Engaging with collector forums and numismatic communities can also provide valuable insights into market trends and grading. The 1979 D. Roosevelt dime is a compelling blend of history, artistry, and condition-based rarity that continues to captivate enthusiasts around the world. Though often overlooked at first glance, it rewards careful study and thoughtful collecting, standing as a prized treasure within the modern era of U.S. coinage. As a tangible connection to the past and a testament to enduring design, this Denver minted dime remains a meaningful and rewarding addition to any numismatic collection, offering lasting value and timeless appeal for collectors at every level. The 1979 D. Roosevelt dime is a captivating and highly respected piece of modern U.S. numismatics that continues to draw strong interest from collectors around the world. Though often encountered in everyday circulation during its time, this Denver minted dime has since earned recognition as a prized treasure, especially in high-grade condition. Its appeal lies in the perfect balance between historical importance, elegant design, and the rewarding challenge of locating well-preserved examples. For many enthusiasts, it represents a meaningful gateway into serious coin collecting. Struck at the Denver Mint in 1979, this dime forms part of the long-running Roosevelt dime series introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The coin reflects an important period in American history marked by economic change and modernization of U.S. coinage. Roosevelt's legacy, his leadership through national hardship, and his dedication to public health through the March of Dimes, adds deep historical weight to the coin. Holding a 1979 D. Roosevelt Dime is like holding a tangible connection to America's late 20th century story. The obverse showcases John R. Sinek's iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, conveying strength, dignity, and resolve. The reverse design features the symbolic torch of liberty flanked by olive and oak branches, representing peace and strength. Struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 17.91 millimeters and weighs 2.27 grams. The D mint mark clearly identifies its Denver origin, and in uncirculated condition, the coin displays bright luster and sharp details that significantly enhance its visual appeal. While the 1979 D. Roosevelt dime is not rare in circulated form, true scarcity emerges in higher mint state grades. Most examples show contact marks or weakened strikes, making pristine coins surprisingly difficult to find. Certified uncirculated examples typically range from $5 to $15, while gem-quality pieces graded MS 67 or higher can reach $50 to $150 or more, depending on eye appeal and demand. This condition-based rarity is a major driver of collector interest and long-term value. The 1979 D. Roosevelt dime remains a rewarding collectible that blends affordability with historical depth and artistic consistency. Its steady market demand, combined with the challenge of finding high-grade examples, makes it appealing to both beginner and advanced numismatists. As a symbol of American history and enduring design, this coin continues to captivate enthusiasts and stands as a valuable, meaningful addition to any U.S. coin collection. Next up in the 1970 Roosevelt dime stands as a captivating and highly sought-after piece in modern American numismatics, admired for its balance of history, artistry, and enduring collector appeal. Though often overlooked at first glance, this humble 10-cent coin has steadily earned recognition as a prized treasure among enthusiasts who appreciate subtle rarity and historical context. Its continued presence in today's market, combined with growing demand for high-grade examples, has elevated the 1970 dime into a fascinating collectible that rewards both seasoned numismatists and attentive newcomers alike. Minted during a period of economic adjustment and social change in the United States, the 1970 Roosevelt dime reflects a nation adapting to post-silver coinage and evolving monetary policies. Produced as part of the long-running Roosevelt dime series introduced in 1946, this coin honored President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a figure forever linked to American resilience and reform. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, with no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, bearing the D mint mark. The 1970 dime serves as a tangible connection to the early years of clad coinage, when the U.S. Mint was redefining circulating currency. The 1970 issue represents continuity and stability rather than dramatic change, yet this is precisely what gives it charm. By 1970, the public had largely adjusted to copper-nickel-clad dimes replacing silver, making this coin an emblem of a new era in American coinage. It bridged the gap between the silver-rich past and the modern circulation coins we use today, positioning it as an important milestone for collectors who value historical transitions within long-running series. The 1970 Roosevelt dime features John R. Sinek's iconic left-facing portrait of President Roosevelt, rendered with crisp detail and dignified simplicity. The inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date, 1970, frame the design, offering visual balance and clarity. In uncirculated condition, the coin displays sharp facial contours, clean fields, and a pleasing luster that enhances its visual appeal, making high-grade examples especially attractive to collectors who value refined craftsmanship. The torch flanked by olive and oak branches remains a powerful symbol of liberty, peace, and strength. The inscriptions "United States of America," "One Dime," and "E Pluribus Unum" complete the composition with elegance. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the 1970 dime measures 17.9 millimeters in diameter and weighs 2.27 grams. While modest in size, its balanced proportions and enduring design contribute to its iconic status within U.S. coinage. Collectors pay close attention to mint marks when pursuing the 1970 Roosevelt dime. Philadelphia issues carry no mint mark, while Denver pieces display a clear D. Although no major silver content varieties exist for this year, subtle double-die obverse examples and well-struck Denver issues with strong details can add desirability. These minor varieties, especially when authenticated, provide collectors with exciting opportunities to elevate a seemingly common coin into a standout acquisition. While the 1970 dime was produced in large numbers, true rarity emerges in condition rather than mintage alone. Most examples entered circulation and show signs of wear, making fully uncirculated or near-gem specimens increasingly difficult to locate. Coins with full mint luster, minimal contact marks, and strong strikes command significant attention, as the challenge of finding pristine examples drives collector demand and enhances long-term desirability. The value of a 1970 Roosevelt dime varies widely based on condition and variety. Circulated examples typically trade for modest premiums, while uncirculated coins can range from $5 to $25. Certified high-grade pieces, especially those graded MS67 or higher or featuring recognized double-die varieties, may realize prices between $100 and $500 at auction. This steady appreciation reflects the coin's historical importance, clean design, and growing interest in high-quality clad issues. For collectors seeking the 1970 Roosevelt dime, prioritizing certified, high-grade examples is key. Careful inspection for sharp details, original luster, and potential varieties can significantly enhance a collection's value. Purchasing from reputable dealers or established auctions ensures authenticity, while proper storage in protective holders helps preserve condition. Avoiding unnecessary handling and staying engaged with collector communities can also provide valuable insights into market trends and emerging opportunities. The 1970 Roosevelt dime is far more than a simple piece of pocket change. It is a compelling blend of history, artistry, and condition-based rarity. As a tangible connection to a transformative era in American coinage, it continues to captivate enthusiasts and earn its place as a prized treasure. Whether pursued for historical appreciation or long-term investment potential, this coin remains a rewarding addition to any collection, offering lasting value and timeless appeal to numismatists worldwide. The 1970 Roosevelt dime is a fascinating gem in the world of U.S. coinage, captivating collectors with its blend of historical significance and enduring design. Despite being part of a long-running series, this particular issue stands out for its connection to a transformative period in American monetary history. Its continued appeal is fueled by the challenge of locating high-grade examples, making it a sought-after treasure for both new and seasoned numismatists who value coins that tell a story beyond their face value. Struck during a time of economic and cultural transition, the 1970 dime reflects the U.S. Mint's move fully into copper-nickel clad production, following the end of silver dimes in 1965. It commemorates President Franklin D. Roosevelt, honoring his legacy of leadership and dedication to public service. Produced at both the Philadelphia Mint, No Mint Mark, and the Denver Mint, D Mint Mark, the coin offers collectors a tangible link to history, bridging the post-silver era with the modern circulation coins that define today's pocket change. The obverse showcases John R. Sinek's classic portrait of Roosevelt, with sharp details and inscriptions of liberty, "In God We Trust," and the date 1970. The reverse features the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Its 17.9 mm diameter and 2.27 gram weight make it small but elegant, while the copper-nickel clad composition provides durability and subtle luster. In high-grade examples, the intricate details of the torch and branches are remarkably pronounced, adding to the coin's visual appeal. While millions were minted, most circulated heavily, making well-preserved coins increasingly scarce. Fully uncirculated specimens with original luster are prized by collectors, particularly those from Denver with strong strikes or minor double-die obverse characteristics. This combination of availability in standard circulation and scarcity in pristine condition drives keen collector interest, highlighting the 1970 dime as a coin where condition truly defines its desirability. Today, circulated 1970 dimes have modest value, but uncirculated coins can range from $5 to $25, while high-grade, certified pieces may command $100 to $500 depending on strike quality and variety. Collectors are advised to focus on certified coins, inspect for subtle varieties, and store them in protective holders to maintain condition. Engaging with collector communities and reputable dealers can also provide insights into market trends, ensuring that acquiring a 1970 Roosevelt dime is both a historically rewarding and financially sound addition to any collection.